Welcome back to Loving and Living Maine. Today I am planting tomatoes. It is June 10th. Where you're at, you might even be already, harvesting tomatoes, but I'm in Maine. And this has been a very slow start to a already a hot day. I mean, just yesterday it was cool, but today we're in our 80s already. So, what I wanted to talk about is, gardening gets expensive. Now, this is all soil that we have. It's fertilized from our birds, from our chickens, from our quail. I do buy an additional potting soil on occasion because this is running kind of hot. What I mean is it's fresher. It started to burn like one of my plants, a couple of my plants, like you can see over here. These are doing well. These are doing well. These got a little burnt just because the soil was just too hot, just a little too fresh. I do have some that's, a year old easily. Even these got let me get out of the shadow here. Even these got just a tiny bit on the yellow side. Because even though I have soil way up at the top, I thought that this was seasoned enough and would be fine, but it was still running a little hot. Now, here's Rick's garden, pretty typical. He's got that started and going. He's got the grapes going really well. I think we might have grapes this year. He's been thinning them out. But what I do, because I have back issues and, like serious, like real disabilities, I do mine on the deck. That's what I'm capable of doing, and it's what I enjoy doing. So I have my Kentucky Blue green beans here, and some more here, and some Italian beans. But what I wanted to talk about was how stupid expensive these plastic pots have become over the years. These ones are old. I mean, I just buy one here and there, but I mean, I've had these for a lifetime. You can tell by the wear and tear on them. I went to the store yesterday to get a few more pots because we have some extra. He planted tomatoes out there, but I have some extra tomato plants to do today. Now, I don't have enough pots. That's not happening. And when I tried to get a pot that was somewhere around the size, I forget how many gallons it is, but I mean, this is a pretty good sized pot here. Again, it was in between these two. And it was $23.99. Plus tax, we're talking over $25 for one single plastic pot. That's insane. Same plastic. Your 5-gallon buckets, they might not be pretty, but they do the job. And they're what, $5? Just depending where you get them. Like, I know some of them around here, we have fishermen. They fall off their trucks. We collect them on the side of the road because they come ashore. It's part of the debris that sometimes, there's not a lot of litter around here, but because what we do in our community, I think the whole state of Maine actually does it. Each community chooses a date and they have a cleanup day, and that's what we do. And so we do our area. The wind blows them around, and as I speak right now, there's a little pot down there, and that's ours. But typically we pick up other people's, and so I buy 5-gallon buckets, but sometimes I just collect them as well. If I see them on the side of the road, I don't even care if they're cracked. If they work, they work. So what I'm doing today now is I'm going to drill holes in here. I've already completed one. So I have 5 holes in here for drainage. And then if I want to put rocks or pebbles at the bottom, I can. Or I can just put soil in. I could put a tray under. I don't have to. My deck, everything goes through it. I'm going to try this right up here on the top. Now this bit is going to fall out afterwards because it's just a very old bit, very old gun. My husband brought this down for me to use. He doesn't trust me with his good ones, I guess, but it does the job. All right, this is where it might come out. Well, instead of doing that with one hand, which is almost impossible, you get the idea. I will have 5 holes in there just like here. I will do this one that fell off one of the trucks or somebody gave it to us or whatever. You know, we've had it for a long time. Did I mention, this is my second video because the first one I got interrupted by a phone call, but this is some of our soil from our chickens and from our quail. And I even have pig slop up there that's, composted as well, but it's a little too soon for that. Next year it'll be just right. So, okay, folks, this is what we use is our own compost. We do a lot of the building of things ourselves and, making things work, using what we have instead of going out and buying new, if at all possible. Y'all take care. Loving and living Maine.